She created a fake account to test my loyalty and flirted with me for weeks. I knew it was her immediately. I played along, arranged a date, and when she showed up to catch me, I was there with her parents to announce our breakup. And then, I, 29 male, knew my girlfriend was catfishing me within about 5 minutes of getting the first message. Some random Instagram account hits me up. Profile pic is obviously a stock photo. Reverse image search confirmed it in 30 seconds. The account follows exactly 12 people, 11 of her friends and family, and me. The bio says, new to the area, looking to meet people, with way too many emojis. But here's what really gave it away, the writing style. My girlfriend has this thing where she always writes defiantly instead of definitely. Always. Every single time. And guess what word showed up in the third message from this mystery girl? Yeah, we'd been together 2 years, living together for 8 months, talked about getting engaged. And she was out here creating fake accounts to test my loyalty, like I'm some kind of social experiment. I could have called her out right there. Should have, probably. Just walked into the living room where she was watching TV and said, hey, nice catfish account. But I didn't, because I was pissed. Really pissed. Not just at the test, but at what it meant. After 2 years together, she trusted me so little that she needed to manufacture a situation to prove I'd cheat. So I played along. The fake account, let's call her Mystery Girl, started flirting. Asked if I was single. I said no, I have a girlfriend. Mystery Girl pushed anyway. She doesn't have to know. What's a little fun between friends? Don't you want to see where this goes? I played it perfect. Interested but hesitant. Just enough to keep her hooked, without actually agreeing to anything concrete. Meanwhile, at home, my actual girlfriend was being super affectionate, constantly asking if I loved her, if I was happy, if I'd ever cheat. The irony was almost funny. This went on for 3 weeks. Mystery Girl getting more aggressive with the flirting, my girlfriend getting more clingy at home, me documenting everything and getting angrier by the day. Then Mystery Girl suggested meeting up. Coffee shop near our apartment, Saturday afternoon. I agreed immediately, but I made a call first, to her parents. We had a good relationship. I'd been to their place for holidays, helped her dad fix his deck, the whole thing. They liked me. Hey, do you both have time Saturday? I need to talk to you about something important regarding your daughter. Can you meet me at the coffee shop downtown? Her mom sounded worried. Is she okay? She's fine, but I need you there for something. Please trust me. They agreed. Saturday comes. I get to the coffee shop early. Her parents show up looking confused and concerned. What's going on? Her dad asks. I pull out my phone, show them the fake Instagram account, show them the messages, show them how obvious it was from the start. Your daughter has been catfishing me for 3 weeks to test my loyalty. She thinks she's about to catch me cheating. Instead, I'm breaking up with her in front of you both, so there are witnesses to the truth. Her mom's face went pale. She did what? Created a fake account. Spent 3 weeks flirting with me, trying to get me to agree to meet up and cheat. I knew it was her immediately, but played along to see how far she'd take it. Her dad looked furious. That's insane. It's manipulative. And I can't be with someone who does this instead of just talking to me. Right on cue, my girlfriend walked in. She wasn't disguised or anything, probably planned to hide nearby and watch, or confront me when Mystery Girl didn't show. But she walked in and saw me sitting with her parents. The confusion on her face was instant. What's happening? I gestured to the empty chair. Sit. Why are my parents here? Sit down, she said slowly, looking between all of us. I don't understand what's going on. I showed her my phone, the fake account, the messages. So Mystery Girl isn't coming because Mystery Girl is you, and I've known since the first message. All the color drained from her face. The account only follows your friends and family. You used a stock photo. You write exactly the same way, including your signature typo. You really thought I wouldn't notice? Her mom made a small sound of distress. For 3 weeks, you lied to my face every single day while trying to trick me into cheating. On myself. With you. Do you understand how messed up that is? I needed to know you were loyal, she stammered. By being completely disloyal yourself? By spending 3 weeks lying and manipulating. It's not the same thing. You're right, it's worse, because I didn't do anything wrong. I told my street girl I had a girlfriend. I was hesitant the whole time. I never actually agreed to cheat. But you spent 3 weeks betraying my trust every single day. Her dad spoke up. You actually did this? Daddy, you don't understand. I understand that you catfished your boyfriend because you have trust issues. That's what I understand. How do you even know he hasn't given me reasons not to trust him? She shot back. Because we know him, her mom said, quietly. And this is not okay. My girlfriend turned back to me, tears starting. Please, I'm sorry, I was scared. My ex cheated and I couldn't handle. So you decided to create the exact situation you were afraid of? That's not protecting yourself. That's sabotage. I love you. No, you love control. You love the idea of catching me doing something wrong. That's not love. That's manipulation. I stood up. We're done. I'll get my stuff this week while you're at work. Your parents are here as witnesses. Don't contact me. You can't just... I can. I am. This is over. Her mom reached out. Honey, he's right. What you did was wrong. You're taking his side. There are no sides here, her dad said. Just you facing consequences for a terrible decision. I walked out, got in my car, drove to my buddy's place who'd agreed to let me crash while I found a new place. My phone started going crazy immediately. The texts were all over the place. I'm sorry, to how dare you, to please come back. Ignored all of it. A few hours later, her mom texted, I'm sorry about my daughter. You handled this better than she deserved. At least her parents got it. Update 1. Been about 10 days since the coffee shop. My ex has completely spiraled. First couple days were the predictable spam. Texts, calls from different numbers, voicemails ranging from sobbing apologies to angry rants about how I led her on with the fake account. Led her on with her own catfish. The mental gymnastics are Olympic level. Then she showed up at my work, marched right past reception and found my desk. We need to talk. Everyone in the office turned to stare. You need to leave, I said calmly. Not until you talk to me. My manager came out. Security was called. She was escorted out screaming about how I was abandoning her. My manager pulled me aside after. Ex-girlfriend? Yeah, broke up last week. She's not taking it well. Make sure she doesn't come back. I'll alert security. The next day she sent me a video. Her crying, talking about all our memories, how she made one tiny mistake, and I was being cruel and heartless. One tiny mistake. 3 weeks of calculated manipulation, one tiny mistake. Blocked her number. So she texted from her best friend's phone. Your stuff is at my parents' garage. Come get it whenever. Perfect. I could grab my stuff without seeing her. Then her sister called. Look, what she did was wrong, but you're being really harsh. She spent 3 weeks lying to my face. She has trust issues from her ex. That's not my problem to fix. She needs therapy, not a boyfriend to manipulate. You're being cold. I'm having boundaries. There's a difference. Went to her parents' place the next day to get my stuff. Her mom was there. How are you holding up? Angry mostly. Feel stupid for not seeing the red flags earlier. What red flags? She always needed to know where I was, who I was with. Got upset if I didn't text back fast enough. I thought it was just her being affectionate, but looking back, control issues. Her mom nodded. We noticed. We tried talking to her about it. Well, hopefully this is a wake-up call. Loading my stuff, I saw movement in the upstairs window. My ex watching. She didn't come down, just watched. That night, her cousin messaged me. She wants to explain herself and give you closure. Tell her to get therapy. She needs professional help, not closure from me. You're really okay with breaking her heart? She broke her own heart when she decided to test me instead of trust me. Here's what kills me. Everyone's acting like I'm the bad guy for not forgiving her. Like trust is something you can shatter and then glue back together with apologies. But trust is like a phone screen. Once it's cracked, even if you keep using it, you always see the damage. Found a decent apartment, 1 bedroom, close to work. Moving in next week. My ex somehow found out the address. Not sure how, probably broke down one of our mutual friends. She showed up while I was signing the lease. The property manager and I were in the office when I saw her car pull up. That's my ex, I told the manager. We recently broke up and she's been harassing me. Please don't give her any information about my lease or apartment number. The manager, older woman who looked like she'd seen some things, nodded. Got it. Should I call the police if she gets aggressive? Hopefully it won't come to that. I went outside. My ex was getting out of her car. We need to talk. No, we don't. Leave. I deserve an explanation. You got one. At the coffee shop, nothing's changed. You ambushed me. With my parents, that was humiliating. What's humiliating is spending 3 weeks catfishing your boyfriend. I was scared. Then you should have used your words. Like an adult, not created an elaborate fake account. People were starting to watch. She didn't care. I can't believe you're being this cold, after everything we've been through. Everything we've been through? You blew up the relationship. You chose manipulation over communication. This is entirely on you. I made one mistake. You made hundreds of mistakes. Every message from that fake account was a choice. Every time you looked me in the eye and lied was a choice. Every single one. She started crying. The loud, dramatic kind designed to make me look like the villain to everyone watching. Please, I love you. I'll do anything. Therapy, whatever. Just give me another chance. No, don't come here again. Don't contact me. We're done. Went back inside. The property manager had watched the whole thing. That was intense. Yeah, can we finish the paperwork? That night, her mom texted from a different number. She's threatening to hurt herself if you don't talk to her. Please, just one conversation. I called her mom directly. Is she actually in danger, or is she being manipulative? Long pause. I don't know anymore. Call a crisis hotline. Call her therapist. Call 911 if you're genuinely worried. But I'm not coming. If I show up, I'm teaching her that threatening self-harm gets her what she wants. You sound heartless. I sound like someone with boundaries. I'm not responsible for her mental health. She needs professional help. She says you're the only one who can help her. That's manipulation. She has parents, siblings, friends, access to health care. She doesn't need me. She wants me. Her mom hung up. A few hours later, her sister texted, "She's in the ER. Hope you're happy." I felt guilty. Sat there wondering if I should have handled it differently. Then I remembered. This is exactly what manipulative people do. Make you responsible for their choices. Make you the bad guy for having boundaries. Texted back, I hope she gets help, but I'm not changing my mind. Found out the next day from a mutual friend that she hadn't actually hurt herself. Panic attack. They kept her for observation and sent her home with a therapy referral. The same friend said my ex was telling everyone I drove her to the ER and was refusing to support her during a crisis. The narrative was shifting. Now it wasn't about the catfishing. It was about me being cold and heartless. So I sent a group text to our core mutual friends, screenshots of the fake account messages, timeline, calm explanation of what happened. This is why we broke up. She catfished me for 3 weeks. I figured it out, played along, and ended it with her parents as witnesses. Everything since has been her refusing to accept consequences. I'm not the villain here. Mixed responses. Some got it, some thought I was airing dirty laundry. But the false narrative stopped. People knew the truth. Moving day came. My buddy and some friends helped. My ex drove by the building multiple times, slowly, just watching. Dude, that's creepy, my friend said. If it continues, I'll file for a restraining order. Got a letter at my new address the next day. 5 pages, handwritten. Skimmed it. Lots of "I'm sorry, but you made me insecure and we belong together," and concerning stuff about how she knows where I live and we're meant to be. Took photos of everything. If this escalates, I need documentation. I'm exhausted. This should have been simple, but she won't let it end. Final update. Month since the breakup, things finally calmed down, but not how anyone expected. Week 3, my ex started dating someone new. Made it Facebook official. Some guy she knew from college who moved back to the area. I felt relieved. Maybe she'd move on. That lasted about 5 minutes. Her new boyfriend messaged me. "Hey man, heard about the breakup. Sounds like you were pretty harsh on her." Didn't respond. He messaged again. "She really loved you. You couldn't forgive one mistake." Blocked him. 2 days later, he showed up at my building. Buzzed my unit. I went downstairs. Not to talk, but to end this. "Did she tell you what she did?" "She said she tested you and you failed." I actually laughed. "That's the story? I failed?" "She said you were talking to some girl." That girl was her. She created a fake Instagram account to catfish me. I figured it out immediately. Broke up with her for manipulation and lying. His face changed. She what? She didn't tell you that part? About the month of lies? The fake account? How I told this other girl multiple times I had a girlfriend? She said you were cheating. I have all the messages. Want to see them? He looked uncertain. Here's some free advice. Someone who manipulates their ex will manipulate you too. She's rewriting history. That's a red flag. He left. 3 days later, her sister called. They broke up, okay? He dumped her after talking to you. Not my problem. Can I see the proof you have? Catfishing? Sent her the screenshots. All of them. Long silence. Holy crap. Yeah, she made it sound like you overreacted to her being a little insecure. That 3 weeks of calculated lies isn't a little insecure. I'm sorry. We should have listened. Manipulators are convincing. That's how it works. She's in therapy now, twice a week. Our parents insisted. Good. She needs it. She wants to know if you do one session with her for closure. Absolutely not. She needs it to move on. She needs to learn that people she's hurt don't owe her anything. That's part of consequences. The calls stopped after that. The drive-bys stopped. Everything stopped. Heard through friends she's sticking with therapy, working on control issues, not dating, focusing on herself. Good, that's what she should have been doing all along. As for me, settling into the new place, work's good, friends are supportive, not dating anyone yet, not ready. The whole thing left me with trust issues I'm working through, but I don't regret how I handled it. Breaking up with her in front of her parents kept her accountable. Everything after was just holding boundaries. Last week, ran into her mom at the grocery store. How are you? Good. You? Managing. She's doing better. Therapy is helping. That's good. I'm sorry for how we reacted initially. We didn't understand the full situation. You were protecting your daughter. I get it. We talked for a few minutes. Not weird. Just two people who used to be connected, acknowledging what happened and moving on. That's the thing about consequences. They're not always dramatic. Sometimes they're just quiet and final. She lost someone who loved her because she couldn't trust them. I left someone who couldn't be honest with me. I don't hate her. I'm not angry anymore. I just don't want her in my life. And I'm completely okay with that. People ask if I regret the relationship. I don't. I learned about boundaries, about red flags, about the difference between love and control. Would I date again? Eventually, when I'm ready. But I'll never tolerate loyalty tests. Never tolerate manipulation disguised as insecurity. Never stay with someone who treats trust like a game. She tested my loyalty. What she actually tested was my tolerance for manipulation. I failed her test, and I'm proud of that.